You lose.
Shit, Negro.
Pretty good right about now. No, wait, right here. Yeah.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Gonna be cool.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
Jeez. Okay,
Shit,
dude, you ready?
Negro. That's all
Hey,
you
baby.
had to say.
This won't take long. Hey, just wait here a second.
You lose. You lose.
My style is my style is my style is impetuous. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his.
Whoa, well, here it goes. And everyone knows. And all the flows, and they keep it going. If you don't even know it, it's me. I'm trying to focus on me, but you can see. You can
Go away, babe.
I'm gonna get some privacy because it's me.
May I have your attention?
Just a little bit.
Not even supposed to be here today. 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 Suck.
I rule.
Hell yeah. Back in the building, as you can see, recording. Football's been awesome. Life has been crazy. People have been doing dumb things, always to amaze me. I'm back on track. I'm to see what they're doing. People making suggestions and lives that they're ruin. You getting trips into the future, and you see what's going on. The Celtics ain't doing so good. Let's take this up a notch here and let's rewind this back in the house. I am Reuben from Line and the Truth. You guys probably already know that because all four of you are listening on a regular basis. I'm joking. I wish there was four people. No, seriously. Things have been crazy out there. There's been the Celtics. I'm not going to talk about that right now. But I'm reading a lot of stories. And, this is like... When America started, it was like the age of enlightenment, but this is like the age of, let me tell you my story. You know what I mean? Like everybody's come out with a book, everybody has a podcast. It's interesting to hear sometimes the behind the scenes stuff, but sometimes the behind the scenes stuff is supposed to be behind the scenes. But anyways, it's going good. And I read the other day, there was this, during COVID, there was this Fox female host. Her name was Melissa Francis, right? And during COVID, they set her house up to be a studio. They have a teleprompter. Everything's all remote, cameras. It's really easy to do this. Like you can plug it in via internet and Cat5. Beep, 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 and control from anywhere. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So she was getting ready to do her thing, and she got a text message from her PR person or what they call agent. An agent said, hey, your services are no longer needed. And she's like, okay, well, I'll go finish this one episode and then they can do what they're going to do, right? So, much like me.
Go away, Baton.
I come here and I sit down, right? She goes and she sits down and she looks at her teleprompter. And I'm looking at my teleprompter right there. I don't have a teleprompter. And the teleprompter comes up and it says... you have been canceled. So she's already all fixed up, and then it says, you have been canceled on the teleprompter. And the teleprompter turns off, and the lights turn off, and the cameras turn off. Like I said, everything is remote controlled to another location. So, if you think they're about the people, that was some fucked up shit. That was worse than a baseball team. Like, you've been traded. Like, I was watching the Detroit Lions. They have the Hard Knocks. And they were talking about this quarterback. He's trying to be a backup, but he's probably going to make it on the practice squad. And before he, drove home, they said, hey, man, make it a practice squad. Before he drove home, they already cut him and picked up somebody else. Dirty shit. Sometimes these people, I don't know. I'm too nice. So if I won a lotto, I just give people money all the time. But through the teleprompter, that was ruthless. Ruthless. I was thinking the other day about, Jesus, find me, Jesus. And, the white Jesus and, all this crazy stuff and the black mermaids. And they always say, like, Jesus, he knows he's got a plan. God's got a plan. God's got a plan. And watch. You do him wrong, God's going to come after you. And then Florida does a bunch of dumb stuff. And then all of a sudden Hurricane Ian comes up. And they're like, oh my gosh, God saved me. No, God said, sorry, Florida, we're going to wash you people away. Like, what are you doing? God has spoken at level 5. You call him Ian, but he's like, my name is God. Ian, God, Ian, my name is God. But anyways, God has spoken. That's crazy. And then people like in Georgia, because Florida like borders Georgia there. I would be like, hey, we're locking the border up. Sorry. You believe on people staying on the border? Well, sorry, bitches. We didn't deport people, so they ain't trying to come here to us. I think they should just get, like, all the people from Florida that need to, like, are evacuating, put them on a bus or a plane, have them sign a piece of paper and say, we'll promise you, we'll take you to a beautiful place out there in California, provide jobs and opportunities. And then we take them all the way out to Central Valley, Los Banos, which is like right by I-5, which is really convenient. And they're in California. It's great weather. There's wide open. It's close to be wherever they need to be. And then if they need to go home, I'm sure there's flights back home. But also, see how they like it over here in California. Wait. Florida's fucking shithole. No. They got to go back. They can't come here. Like Georgia, lock the border up. We don't want those people come across the border. You see how Florida, man, like you get on Florida, like I said, there's a sheriff there in Florida. He has a YouTube page. It's just like murder, sinkhole, death trap, family murder, stabbing, multiple murder, sinkhole, Hurricane Ian. We ship people from Texas. That's another funny thing. I don't know if you guys know this, but like Florida is a peninsula not located next to Mexico. So the people there are all over there, like from Cuba, Venezuela, Honduras. So people that come there, according to their laws, when they come on by land, once they touch the land, they become they have their own immigration laws. So, but in Texas, different. So what the guy, Dumb Santis, what he did over there, Ron Dumb Santis, he spent $600,000 or more to grab Hispanics in Texas, put them on a plane, and then fly them out to Martha's Vineyard. When Texas, they have their own version of Hitler. It's called Greg Abbott, and he already had a plan. They have a, when they say like it's open border, like you can't be open border, and then also we processed $2.9 million. That's a lot of people you processed. How open is it? Well, you can imagine how many people went through. Well, no, I can't. You said you processed more than ever, and we caught gang of people too. Like, no, you did 2.7 million or whatever. That's a lot of people you processed. But anyways, they have a system when they process the people at the open border, and then they ship them over to a foreign place. They communicate because obviously they want to provide jobs. And Texas is like, look, we don't got jobs. We don't have jobs. And if you got shot here, which is more likely, we don't need to bury you here because, one, you don't belong here. And two, we don't have a job to put you there. And it costs money to put you in the ground. And we ain't doing that. And if anything's going to be burned here, it's going to be Texas barbecue. So that's another thing, too. Oh, and they definitely don't want the women coming there because, rape is like 7 times more likely to happen in Texas than California. So you can imagine with all these immigrants coming on there, all the people in Texas like, oh my God, look at them women. Oh, they're in good shape for running and swimming. Wow. hey, get away from the coyote. Come over here. And then, so like Greg Abbott's like, no, we better get these fucking people out of here. We better ship them to Democratic cities because if you stay in Texas, you're going to get raped, So Greg Abbott already has a system. So anyways, Greg Abbott and DeSantis, both little Hitlers are going at each other. One's rolling up in his wheelchair like, I hate you. It's almost like X-Men, right? The two guys, Magneto and wheelchair dude, and then it's like Professor X, and they're like dun, 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 dun. While the rest of the world's like, these fucking people are mutants. Yeah, so that's Florida, huh? But yeah, I remember when I stayed at Bakersfield. I used to work for PG&E as a electrical company, and then I worked in Bakersfield, and we were pulling in power to houses and stuff up there. And it was during Hurricane Katrina, and a bunch of people from Katrina or New Orleans came over to Bakersfield and stayed, and they were super nice. I remember like day one, they're like jambalaya for everybody. I'm like, well, everybody? Like, hell yeah. Like, what's up? Let's go to New Orleans. Dun, 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 dun. That was like a Mardi Gras type dance. I don't know if you noticed. That was my Mardi Gras dance. And if you didn't see it on video, that was my Mardi Gras dance, dog. But anyways, yeah, so crazy shit going down, getting canceled via teleprompter because Fox News don't give a fuck about anybody. Hurricane God came through Florida because God said, DeSantis, you fucking up. I'm punishing everybody. This ain't no fucking Disney movie. I wonder, wow. I wonder,
Go away.
so no, I pushed the wrong button. I figured that out. I have this button over here I pushed accidentally. I gotta change it to do something else. But I wanted to say,
You've got mail.
nope, full volume. Nope. I like.
We talking about practice. We talk.
Here, what? A real tip.
Use the.
I learned how to make this little beat. This is my a song of mine. This is my old intro. Oh yeah, boom, woo! I'm back into this. So that was my old one, right? And then
Use the force, Luke.
and I did this accidentally. Ready?
Use the
Whoa, I see this going down to patient so I can't be going to rainy location. You got your decisions, smoking your visions and denying tension, and I don't even got this believing you craving. I haven't seen this, so caving this thing. Whoa, I haven't. I haven't.
Use the force.
I haven't. So yeah, I got that. That was kind of out of control. Oh, but I came over here.
Shit, nigga.
I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
No,
You lose.
good day, sir. I like that one. So, anyways, I just fucking went through all that just for this right here.
You lose.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Florida.
You lose.
And your mayor over there, or governor in
You
Florida,
lose.
Texas.
You lose.
Your governor in
You
Texas.
lose.
Texas. You got a new guy coming in. Get that new guy. Get that new guy. Beto.
You lose.
And even Florida, you better get the new guy too. Or
You lose.
Georgia, get that lady in there. Or
You lose.
you got to look at the statistics. You want to live in a death trap with no education and low-paying jobs?
You lose.
Or you want a good-paying job and you want safer cities and education.
Shit, Negro. That's all you had to say.
And that's what I'm talking about. Man. So, yeah, anyways, Las Vegas. And also came out the Celtics coach. He was cheating on his wife or girlfriend, this Nay Long, pretty actress or whatever she did. She was, very famous. I don't pay attention to any actresses or, if they weren't on Friends, don't know. Okay. Anyways, so yeah, so Nia Long, she was her husband, who's a mediocre athlete. Like, granted, he played pro ball, okay, but like on the pro ball terms, like he wasn't that good. He moved place to place to place. She followed him. Even he's like an assistant coach in Boston. Okay, Boston hates everybody. You know what I mean? Unless you're Tom Brady and white. You know what I mean? Those two things are kind of their requirements. So I've never been there. This is just what I heard from every athlete to every player that play there, all the way down to what was the last game? Bill Russell. Everybody. Anyways, so yeah, so he has this girl and they're moving around, and then the team's travel agent, he's hooking up with the team travel agent. She's arranging travel for him and his girlfriend, wife person, and then she's sleeping with him. Right? The dude gets busted. Celtics be like, yo, you can't be fucking people at work. You know, we got a few rules. One, don't fuck people at work. That was the only rule. Okay, we got one rule. Okay, don't do that. So they suspended him. That was 10 months ago. It just came out. His girlfriend / wife just found out. She didn't even know until we knew. But the team knew because it was inside some shit. People knew it was inside. She knew. They knew. Matter of 10 months, everybody around you know, like, oh, shit. He's an asshole. Man, that's some dirty shit, man. Dirty. You know, I say like it's over and over again. One, everybody on Friends is a piece of shit. Like, you look at them. Rachel, she's a piece of shit. Veronica. Is there Veronica? No. That was a whole different show. I think that's with Dwayne Wayne. Anyways, they're all bad people on that show. Rachel and other Phoebe. You know, Phoebe might be the only good person, but then she has multiple personalities. Like, she doesn't have a twin. She has multiple personalities. Okay, so these people are all fucking terrible people. That was one thing. The other thing was don't fuck people you work with. That's two. I got super distracted on this one. I'll have to rewind and figure out what the fuck I was talking about. TV shows. Oh, yeah, back TV shows. Everything would be fixed. Every Friends would be like 2 episodes if it went like this. Oh, Rachel, I think you're hot. Oh, Ross, that's cool. I'd suck you with it. Oh, Rachel, guess what? I would let that happen. Oh, we should be doing that. Okay, this show should be over. Because we about to do some dirty shit. Okay, that was 2 different people, okay? None of those people were me. One was Ross, one was Rachel. Okay, she didn't see it. It was all audio. But communication, that fixes everything. Just talk. Have feelings and say stuff and communicate. And like, this is that, blah, 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 blah. But people don't do that in these TV shows or even in life. You know? People have a conversation like, oh, fuck, the person's blah, blah, blah. You tell them this? Nah, it's not my business. Like, fuck, you're having a conversation with the person about this situation. You are all up in the business. The only 2 people in the business is you and that person. Your business. You're in the business. Give them the business. I don't know. So, yeah, communicate. Fuck, man. But when it's over, stop communicating. And on that tip, stop communicating when it's over. Kanye West, my kids love Kanye West and Drake, but Kanye, he's got all kinds of drops and clothing drops, and he was with Gap and he got dropped. Now it's gone to the clothing and he got stops, and then it was gray and it's low and he got crops. Well, I don't know how that happened. But anyways, so Kanye, he's just going to drop stuff on his own. And wants to lower the prices of stuff, you know, and then get it cheaper so it's more available. But here's the problem, right? Here's the issue. Yeah, it'd be all available, but it's not quite as cool if everybody can get it. And that's how things just work out. It's not in my opinion. Because I made this shirt. This shirt was just black. Before I was just wearing an all white shirt. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing jeans and Jordans and really cool socks and a belt. But I'm not going to show you right now. But yeah, I'm wearing that stuff. Anyways, Nas had this line where he said he used to buy real expensive cars, but then he wanted to look like he didn't have any money, and I don't have any money. But that's besides the point. So, like Shaq's, Shaq has a pair of shoes, you can get pay less. Everybody buy them. I mean, why don't everybody buy Shaq shoes? Shaq is cool, but because they're at pay less. You know what I mean? Like, Old Navy makes some cool jeans. And that's what I used to wear all the time, but then they started falling apart. Like, the products went down the hill. Why don't anybody just buy Old Navy jeans? Because everybody look the fucking same. I mean, if people want to go buy some fancy Sevens or this or Levi's and I buy Wranglers, not because I'm country, just because they have them on Amazon. So that's me. They're cheap. But they're not considered cool. Other than like that, I went to a concert and I buy the same pair of. I'm a creature of habit. So the pair of pants I have, I've purchased for a decade. So I have them that they're old and now they're just like casual wear around the house pants. But they have like rips and shit on them. And then like they're okay. You know what I mean? They're decent enough that look kind of cool. But I wore them out and then. Someone, I love your pants. Where do you get your pants at? I'm on Amazon. Oh yeah, what are they called? For like fucking 6 years up, bro. I wore these. Like these. I'm called electrician. I fucking do construction. So yeah, that was crazy. But let's say back to Kanye's clothes. Like it's not gonna be quite as hip. Not everybody will want to buy your stuff if it's cheap and available. You mean people on the rap videos right now? They ain't dressing in Old Navy stuff. They can make that stuff cool, but they don't want to be like, "Where do you get that? Old Navy, dog. Target. This is my Kirkland." Like they tried that Kirkland. Like Kirkland has a shirt has a name on it, and someone got a Kirkland. They try to make that popular. That lasted all about 2 seconds until someone's all, "What next?" Like, I don't know. I work at Kirkland, man. It's not a fashion statement. You're like, "Oh, this dude looks dope." I'm like, "Yeah." You wanted more toilet paper? Fucking shit-ass fucking people. But yeah. So yeah, Kanye. I watch crazy shows. I was talking about Friends. I've been watching Blow It. You guys know what that is? Blow It? It's a show where they blow glass. I've never blown glass. I never thought about blowing glass. I never thought about doing art with glass. I've worked at a glass plant. I didn't like it. But I love the show. And I don't know if I even watch it all the time. It's more like a background. It's like consistent. It's like it's not too dramatic, but it's artistic and it feels cultured, but it stays at this perfect like melodramatic. You want some great background show? It is the Glass Show, and they do a really good videography and filming of Below It. Man, they do a Christmas one. I'm a blowing advocate. So, but the crazy thing is like, so I love the studio they have. Like, if I built another studio, I'd want it to be like that, almost like a Pat McAfee, but a mixture between Forge of Fire and Below It, because I build shit. I want to walk around. I want to do projects. I want to film everything, and I want to be able to shoot hoop and throw a football in there and walk around and then have TVs and I want to make a steel and I just want to do shit. So I need more space, anyways. Even though I'm in space, so yeah, Below It. That's a great show. I highly recommend it. Some people suck, and I think it's dumb. Sorry, I take it back. They're all good. They're all good. But I think it's dumb when people, like, they build something, like out of glass, and then they break it. And then it's, like, cracked. And they're like, I just want to show its imperfection. Like, no, bitch! I break glass. I want to see fucking build some shit. It'd be like someone made something out of clay and broke the arm off. I want to show that it's fragile. You fucked up. You broke the arm off. Unless it was about a person with no arm. Like that pitcher, fucking Jim Abbott. How about that for a reference? Booyah! You know, I've been watching the show. I said, I've never thought, I still will never make anything of glass. No, at no point do I ever think of like getting like tube and blowing. I have no interest in it. I watch the fuck out of that show, but no chance am I ever gonna. I have a friend who blows glass, and he was making like pipes and bongs and shit, and then he started making like little fruit and vegetables and food and stuff. And so he needs to get on blow it. There you go. I'm gonna get them motherfucker. I didn't think about that. Get on blow it, dog. If you're one of four, if you're one of four listening to me, I hope I just made everybody at home yawn. Fucking A. Fuck that. I edit that shit out. Anyways. You lose. So, yeah. How about that? Did I tell you again?
Use the force, Luke. Use the force, Luke. Use the force, Luke. Use the force.
I don't know. I really dig that. So, actually made a little beat and stuff. We'll do that later. Another time, another place, another bad channel, another bad time. But yeah, another thing too. I want looking at barbecues. We're gonna move here hopefully soon, and when I do, I'm gonna build a badass barbecue. I'm big into cooking, man. I mean, jalapeno peppers. Man, you like jalapeno peppers? Oh, I should have pushed record. No, I did. I've been making jalapeno peppers like crazy. You know, chopping them up, jalapeno poppers. Sorry, wrapping them in bacon and some cream cheese and regular cheese and spices and onions and garlic and blah 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 blah. Then bake it. It's a little bit of brown sugar. And, oh man. The other day I ate like way too many, and my body's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh damn, was that 16? I don't think I should have ate 16. It was good though." So today I made 16 more. Yeah, I didn't eat all 16, but I ate a handful of them, and they were really good. And I think I'm pretty damn good. And I got the thick bacon this time. So normally what I do is I'll wrap the so I'll cut the jalapeno in half and fill it with the goop, and then I'll wrap it with the bacon, a thin ass bacon, you know, but thin ass bacon, and sprinkle the brown sugar on top of it. But cook it on 400 until I feel like it's crispy. Gotta keep an eye on it. It's part of cooking, bitches. Anyways, but I got the thick ass bacon. So as usually I chop the bacon in half, and then I wrap it with the half of bacon. But this time I chopped it in fours.
Use the force.
And I used the other fourth with another piece of bacon.
Use the force.
And I get the other fourth when I put that on a jalapeno too.
Use the force.
And it was so good. I ate too many. And then I also cooked some chicken. So how do I do that? So cook the chicken on its own. Okay, the jalapeno. How do I get that spice? I'm trying to think again. Oh yeah. I cooked some chicken. I just flavored the fuck out of it and fucking did great ass chicken. And then right when it was almost like it was still a little bit pink inside, I took it off the grill or out of the pan. It was a chicken breast, you know, it has a kind of opening, sort of. I opened it up, and I got 2 jalapeno poppers. I popped those bitches in, no bacon, just the poppers, no bacon. And I closed them back up, and I put those on the pan when I put all the jalapeno poppers in. And I pulled the chicken out earlier because the chicken just needed to cook a little bit, and it was juicy. Pulled that shit out, and I cooked the jalapeno. Oh my goodness, oh, so good. My point being is, I'm gonna build an outside barbecue because I cook. I love cooking. I grow the vegetables outside. I'm gonna prepare my meat, and I cook. But I want to do it in every single. So different things, like people get that. I got a Traeger. Well, fucking, you got a little toy. It's kind of cool. You know what I mean? But when it comes to smoking meat, there's probably a million better ideas, ways to do it. But I want a flat grill because I'm a real cook. So I'm gonna cook a lot of stuff in that flat grill, especially Mexican food. And the other side, I want the great grill when you put the wood inside. First on the left-hand side, it'll be like chunks of wood, and it burns, and then the charcoal fall down. And the charcoal, you slide it over, and then you cook it, and then you can like raise it up so the grill goes up, and you got chickens. The chickens are laying flat. And maybe, probably not, I'll just buy the chicken. I can't kill my chickens. But yeah, so I want that. I want to raise chicken up there, up and down like that. Turn the knob, the grill falls down. But then next to that, or over here somewhere, it's going to be a pizza oven. A nice sized pizza oven where I can put dishes in there and shit. So I can get the charcoal from over here and throw it in the back of the pizza oven, heat that motherfucker up. But I'm going to make it all. I'm fucking tile it. So I've been looking at pictures, and I will build one of those motherfuckers, I'll tell you that much. And that's another thing that's crazy. Like back in the day, people were like, I'm going to build guns and sell guns. Everybody, pew, pew, pew. It was like, look, there's all these gun shows. You get on the internet, man, everybody's just building barbecues, selling $1 billion like, okay, who are you going to sell a $3,000 barbecue? Everybody's going to buy a $3,000 barbecue, bro. Like, when I'm going to barbecue my backyard, I don't necessarily want to hook my truck up to my barbecue. So, anyways, I like my barbecue to stay put. And if I'm going somewhere, the barbecue can't be that big. I mean, but I guess if I had a restaurant, though, I'd have myself a nice spot. But I probably wouldn't build that one. I'd probably have to buy that one. Pew. Yeah. So, anyways, blow it, barbecue, I-5, God said, Florida. Take your fucking peninsula out of here. Melissa Francis, you've been canceled. And sorry, you're off the air. But yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We got shorts out there on Lion of the Truth YouTube. Check us out at Buzzsprout, putting things together. I got to do another episode of my sports show tomorrow. Sideline Sports Today with Reuben. We out.
Ah, boy. I feel pretty good right about now. No, wait, it's my turn.
May I have your Okay, dude, you ready? Hey, baby.
This won't take long. Hey, just wait here a
Use the
sec.
force, Luke.
You lose. You lose.
Go.
Yeah.
I am the greatest.
I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
I rule.
Face your ass on my face your ass on my face your ass your ass on my
Always bet on.
always bet on
Suck 36 dicks.
37.